bald hands. My nails are off. I have a concert later this week, so I'm trying to not do my nails until like the day before the concert, so they can be fresh and ready to go. Let me scoot my chair in a little bit. I was going to do my Q&A, but I am really sick. And I think that I'll just do a ramble, a gum chewing ramble, because the Q&A will take a little bit more of my brain stamina, and I don't have it right now. I'm running on E. I don't know if it's allergies or somebody said COVID is still a thing. I'm on like day 4 of feeling like crap, so I'm starting to get better. So if it is COVID, I think I'm about done. Now it's just the residual. So I'm going to put on my Black Blossom hand serum. While I do my intro. Here. Welcome to my channel. If you're old here, welcome back, OGs. If you are new here, please consider hitting subscribe. If you're old here, double check to make sure that you are subscribed. Hit the like if you like. Leave a comment. It can be anything related to the video. It can just be a hello. It can be a couple emojis, anything, as long as it's cool, as long as it's friendly. Hit the notification bell. And as always, I will link my tip jars in the description. No pressure whatsoever. But anything donated to the channel is very much appreciated. Also, feel free to check my Instagram out, same name, over on Instagram. You can just see my boring stuff over there too, my pictures and whatnot. On my other channel, Rum and Terry, Rummentary, Rum and Terry. So I will just ramble on about my day. I did get some sleep last night. Throughout this sickness, I have not got any sleep. I've just been laying there hacking up my lungs. Well, trying to, you know how like when you're sick, when you have sinus issues, and you feel like there's so much that you need to get out, but you're trying to get it out and nothing is coming out. That was me. It's like a big tease. You just want it out because you like, my face hurt, my teeth hurt. But I would blow my nose and like nothing was coming out. I took Mucinex. You know what does work? What always works for me a little bit, at least provides some relief, is the Theraflu tea. That's always gotten me through like a work shift if I really needed to work, no matter what my illness was. Theraflu tea, there's a daytime and a nighttime one. So I did get some sleep last night, a little bit. What time did we get up? We got up at like 6:30. It smells so good. Got up at 6:30. And then I had to do like about 2 hours of work that I could do online. Doing that with my child in the house. My toddler is not good. It's not good. I wish I had a sitter. Like, I wish I had a part-time sitter so I could do ASMR and on my online work, like the work that needs to be done on the computer. Because he is literally like in my lap, trying to hit buttons and he's hungry or he needs a diaper change like every 5 minutes. Do you know what it's like to get in? Imagine yourself at work getting into your task and like this coworker or like your boss interrupting you every 2 to 5 minutes. And it's not his fault. He's two. It's just hard. It's stressful. But we get through it with snacks. So I did that, and then my fiance was at work, and I knew the lawn needed to be mowed. And I was like, well, he's either going to come home and do it, and then I will be still on toddler duty. Probably. Or I can just mow the lawn. I was feeling well enough to mow the lawn. So I did. We have an electric mower. So at first I had to pick up all the kid and dog toys out of the backyard. That's the worst part about mowing the lawn. Is picking up all the kid and dog toys. So did that. And then I mowed the back. I have a really pretty big yard. I mowed the back. And then I mowed the side. The side out of the fence, you know. And because it's an electric mower, that's about all you can do before you have to charge the battery again. So I put the battery on the charger. We came inside. And I made some chicken sausage. Like Gouda chicken sausage. It's Gouda and something else. Gouda apple chicken sausage. Made some Gouda apple chicken sausage. And pepper jack cheese slices. And then we did the front yard after the battery charged for a little while. And I was beat. I was so beat, but my toddler didn't care. Did not care how beat mom was. He wanted to go for a walk. And because I've been sick, I felt bad. I'm like, oh my God, I pretty much have to do this. Like, we have been holed up in the house because I've been so sick and he needs a walk. But I was like, the dogs are not coming because that's a whole other shenanigan. Because we have 2 dogs. Usually my little poodle will go in the back of the stroller. And then my big poodle, it's just hard. It's hard. It's easier if both of us, or like me and my fiance, do it, because then I'll take the big dog and my fiance will push my toddler and the little poodle in the stroller. But attaching my big dog to the stroller is not fun. And he's still kind of learning because he's 1.5. So he's still kind of learning walking. Also, what's terrifying is we have a really scary dog in our neighborhood. The teenager of the household usually walks him and he has no control. I think he's a Belgian, what do they call him? The dog that was in that movie with Channing Tatum. And it's not an easy dog to own, but then don't own it. Like, you don't have the choice of getting this type of dog and then not having any control over it. So like when the teenager walks it and they go by like our yard, the dog will literally get like up into the fence and the guy's like trying to pull him, teenager, whatever, early 20s, like trying to pull him back. Like, no, like enough is enough. You're gonna have to do something extra because what you're doing is not working. This is a big, powerful dog, and that comes with some responsibilities. And that's that. I said what I said. Do I say it to him? I don't know. He's also let his dog poop in my yard before, so I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe I should. You know, maybe that's okay. Because you dug your own grave when you didn't pick up the turd. You know? And like my dogs will bark back from inside their fence. You know, they're like, you know, inside the yard, like back at him. But he would rip my little dog to shreds. He would. Although my little dog is a beast. An absolute freaking beast, and he always has been. He used to fight raccoons all the time. Well, that's how he got to be a beast, because we lived near the woods and we had some really crazy raccoons back then. And they would come in the yard for like the garbage and like near the garbage cans, and he would go out at night and they'd get in fights. And he's also been attacked twice, 2 times by a German Shepherd that came into our yard. And he does not fold. He does not. But the big dog is the 1-year-old, and he's just kind of just a nice guy. I don't know what he'd do. I don't know. You never know till you know. But they do have a toddler to protect, so we took the 1 mile walk. Like, I know exactly how far the half mile is. So we did 1 mile, and then he was still like, no, outside. And I was like, no, we're done. So we came back. It was getting close to nap time. We watched like a couple of his little YouTube shows. And then I carried him upstairs. We napped together. Well, we tried to today, and it didn't happen. He knows what he's doing. Like, after a while of trying, for some reason, he always has to go to the bathroom. And he literally does. I mean, he goes to the bathroom in his diaper. He's still, and I'm not rushing it. It's not a big deal to me, but so he goes, and then I'm like, oh great, he needs a diaper change. And then by then I'm just ready to give up on my nap and his nap. Well, that was about right around the time when my fiance was getting off work anyway, so I was like, all right, your dad's about to be home. And the good thing about his dad being home is he will leave me alone if his dad's home. He's a daddy's boy, as much as he is a mommy's boy, but like, he's been missing his dad all day, so he'll like run off with his dad. So I get a little bit of a break, but at that point I'm just like, all right, let me start the housework or start dinner or whatever. And I did. I made a really good dinner. Super easy. It's called No Peak meat or something like that, and you get stew meat. 2 pounds of stew meat, which is like nothing. It always comes out like, how is that 2 pounds? Anyway, 2 pounds of stew meat. 1 can of Campbell's tomato soup. No. Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. 1 can of water. 1 beef packet, like beefy onion packet. French onion packet, something like that. You know what I'm talking about, like the little beefy onion packet. And then 1 packet of brown gravy. Just mix it all into a pan. Put foil over it, like a dish, like a cooking dish, baking dish. Put foil over it. You cook it on 300 for 3 hours. So it only takes about 10 minutes to throw it in the pan, and then you just put it in the oven for 3 hours. Every time I've done it, it's perfect. And then I make like instant mashed potatoes. I have never made real mashed potatoes, and I'm proud of that. So then I just make instant mashed potatoes, and you just spoon that whole beef and gravy mix over the top, and then I made it with broccoli, elephant trees. So that's what we had for dinner. And after that, what did we do? It was time to play fetch again with the dog. So we did some fetch. That usually takes about a half hour. It's a big dog. He needs exercise. Just, if you're gonna get a big dog, you're gonna have to do the fetch. You're gonna have to do the fetch twice a day, every day, for the next 12 years to 15 years. Rain, sleet, or snow. My dog's not too bad if he misses, if it's a really bad weather day or something. He's not too bad. Thank God. I'm really lucky. He's pretty much an angel. but he's even more of an angel if he gets his exercise in. So we just do it, So we did that, and then we watched Noor Jasmine cover the Rudy, I don't know what his name is, the kid that was missing for 8 years, but he wasn't really missing. Crazy story. Noor Jasmine covers it. I love when she covers stuff. She does such a good job. Check out Noor Jasmine. So we watched that, and then I wanted a Paloma with my tequila alternative because I don't drink, so I have Danny Trejo's tequila alternative, which is delicious. It's delicious. And if you don't know what a Paloma is, it's so simple and it's so good. It's tequila and squirt. That's really it. Tequila and squirt. So I made myself a mocktail, and then my fiance, he usually drinks the mocktail with me, but tonight he had his real tequila in there, which is fine. I'm not triggered by any of that. So we drank our Paloma in the garage. It was really nice out tonight. And then my toddler wanted to go back outside in the back and play fetch, and I was like, I'm done with fetch with the dog, so we're just gonna go out here and you can play if you want to, but I'm not playing fetch anymore. So right now they were out there like just playing. He's got like a little Tykes basketball hoop, and he was out there just playing basketball, and I said, hey, do you think you guys will be out here for like another 20 minutes? If you guys can handle another 20 minutes out here before bedtime, because it's about bedtime right now, then I can get a video filmed. And he's like, we'll try. So I snuck off, came in here to film this video, and essentially that is my day. Now tomorrow is going to be a little more exciting because there is an 8:40 a.m. showing of, is it Oppenheimer? Anyway, earliest movie I will have ever seen. 8:40 a.m. showing of Oppenheimer. And I love the cast. Like, I'm super geeked. I wanted this shirt that said like Barbenheimer, because Barbie came out the same day as Oppenheimer. So I will let you guys know how I like the movie. Other than that, I have a really busy few weeks too. I'm gonna get that question answer video filmed, and I have some unpopular opinion videos to film as well. Somehow I'm gonna plug that in because I have a couple like work things coming up, and I have some concerts coming up and events like that, so I'm gonna have to strategically place in my filming and uploading and all that. So okay, it sounds like they are about to come back into the house from outside, so it's gonna get a little noisy. I hope that you are all feeling better than me, but I pulled through, you guys. I think I'm on the other side of it. So, mind your P's and Q's. Don't share germs with anybody right now in case there is something actually going around. The air quality is also pretty bad right now. Ours was back up at like 150 something, so that's not helping matters at all. Today's a little better though. Other than that, I hope that you all have a good rest of your day, rest of your evening, and or a good night's sleep, and I will see y'all real soon.